Great.
Blackhouse jokes.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Nice to meet you both, and congratulations on an epic film. I have to tell you, had me stressed.
Is it?
Was that an intention of yours?
I think that the intention of the film is to kind of send you on a roller coaster of emotions, and if it did that, then good.
And that it did. I think just as I was sitting comfortably, I kind of got shook to the edge of my seat, and I was there for most of the film, so well done. Thomas, you've had a spectacular sort of 18 months, few years, and you've kind of grown up on screen in front of a lot of us. Would you say that this has been a bit of a coming-of-age film for you, moment for you?
Yeah, I suppose it is, yeah. I've never done anything quite like it before. I've never worked with an ensemble of such young people before. I've never done a young adult film. So yeah, it was something very different, something I was excited to be a part of. Yeah. And a great script, great people, a cool story, the chance to work with some of the best up and coming actors of my generation is just a wonderful experience from both sides of the Atlantic as well. And a great young director as well. It
looked like a lot of fun, and obviously, Aml, you were heading up these guys in the Glade, but it's also been an incredible 18 months for you as well. I actually got the chance to speak with you on the phone for a telephone interview with Butler, and you told me you were really excited about Maze Runner. You weren't allowed to say too much at the time, but now I know why you were so hyped about it. So would you say for you as well, this is like, goes to coin the phrase.
Specifically for me, this period of time, it reminds me of about almost 2006. But it for me, because I've spent so much time in the States, it's nice now that I have an array of work coming out from there, because I've been kind of, I was here for a while and then went kind of ghost for a bit. So it feels really nice, and the Maze Runner is the perfect way to do it. I was a big fan of like films like Hook and The Goonies when coming up, so to have this genre where it's like this boys' film adventure story is wonderful.
And so for people that aren't familiar with the story of the books, how would you describe Albie?
Albie is, I call him like the benevolent big brother. He rules in a certain respect, and he has a complicated job of keeping everybody calm, making sure no one kind of jumps outside of the group and destroys what we've all built. But he's in love with this world that they've created, and it's just his job and his desire to keep everyone safe. And so that's the thing that that's how I describe him. And complicated, a bit dark in times.
Which I think there was that kind of running through for all of you. And Thomas, you mentioned what it was like working with actors, young actors from both sides of the Atlantic. I mean, would you say that camaraderie transferred off screen as well as on screen, or were you all quite serious when you were not in the Glade?
No, I mean we
weren't serious at all.
No, it was. I mean, we took our job seriously, but we just had a laugh. I don't know how much like behind the scenes footage they took, but it's just us rolling around, just laughing and making fun of each other, and we'd have a great time. We'd go back to the hotel and we'd do the same thing. We'd just chill with one another, relax, chat. And then we'd go on a set and do the same thing, but just in front of a camera.
So you were able to get in the zone off set as well, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an American college party at times, isn't it? What you imagine
flip
American. Flip the cups and,
I didn't get a frat party from Maze Runner, but
no, but behind the scenes, it had that vibe to it. And I never went to college. So,
no, me either.
So there's scope, obviously, for both the prequel and sequel, which means that there's scope for both of you to return to your characters. Is that something that you can give us any scoop on?
None. There's just that you can read the books and you completely understand the trajectory of where the story should be going, but at the same time, I think Wes and the other creators and producers, they're gonna create. They've been, like Thomas said earlier, and it's really well said, inspired by the book, but they're gonna create their own version and see where it goes. So I look forward to seeing where it goes as well.
Wonderful. Okay, well, as mentioned, I really enjoyed both your work. It's been a great a couple of years for both of you, and I hope that this Maze Runner goes beyond that as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My time here is done.